Hey, what's up guys? The rank 1 player in the world is using Hero Wizard. Before it eventually gets its buff, this is the only deck I would ever play it in. Unlike Evolved Wizard, Hero Wizard is a huge target for lightnings and Fireball plus Zap. And by using Elixir Collector, you can use that to your advantage. If the opponent spells the Wizard, you're gonna get a huge Elixir advantage and steamroll opponents with Giant plus Mini P.E.K.K.A. Every other Hero Wizard deck in the game sucks right now, so let's assert dominance with a rank 1 deck in the world. Giant love for everyone that's using creative code SirTag to support the Hybrid editing. So this is the only deck in the game that I feel like Hero Wizard functions better than any other replacement card. Typically, I would say that Archer Queen is a better version of Hero Wizard. Hero Wizard takes to the sky and it evades ground cards like Mini P.E.K.K.A.s and Mega Knights and P.E.K.K.A.s, but the Archer Queen, it just goes invisible, so ground and air cards can't hit it. So it's got the double duty, the bigger benefit. And that's why Hero Wizard, I think, is generally not used. It's going to be spell bait, and it's good from that functionality if you want to use it as a way of, you know, making sure that the opponent has to lightning or fireball so you get a free elixir collector, and that's why I think it works really well in this deck. But the Archer Queen would also work in these types of strategies. It's just the fact that it has splash damage. So if you're using a giant push with a Mini P.E.K.K.A., the Hero Wizard works really well in that specific situation. But if I had Archer Queen, I'd pop the ability right now, and then I'd get damage on the tower. The Wizard just gets me one shot, and if I pop the ability, it's gonna die to the tower all the same, because towers target air cards, unfortunately. So that's the one downside of playing Hero Wizard, is you are not getting the extra bit of damage per second, and you're not getting the all-around best ability in every single situation. So that's the way I see it right now, and I just wanted you guys give you a heads up. If you are playing Hero Wizard and you're trying to make it work in a Sparky deck, it does die to spells, so it's not like the Evolved Wizard, where the Evolved Wizard is going to give you a huge benefit of extra durability, so the opponent can't, like, you know, lightning on a Sparky and hit the Evolved Wizard and get a great trade. It just doesn't work like that. Anyway, we're going to go in for that ability to scrunch up his stuff and maybe get some extra splash damage here. But it doesn't do amazing unless you have the Evolved Royal Ghost, because you got to have like extra splash damage to damage it down immediately. Like, that's the benefit. Okay, I'm going to go Giant here, keep the Wizard alive a little longer, and then I think I'm going to plant down a Mini P.E.K.K.A. I wonder if I just win the game. This is aggressive as hell, but I'm feeling it right now. Also, I have the Hero Wizard ability, and it might work if the opponent drops a Mini P.E.K.K.A. on it. So if you make a prediction, okay, you went Dark Prince. Kind of hoping he would drop a Mini P.E.K.K.A. Dark Prince, still going to die, but it would have been a better interaction if we were able to catch something a little bit more valuable. I'm going to zap here. I'm also going to click the Mini P.E.K.K.A. ability if I can do it. Ah! I wasn't clutch with it, but the Hero Wizard's still alive. Dude, the Hero Wizard is still alive somehow. What the heck is happening here? It's insane. Oh my goodness. All right, Mini P.E.K.K.A. on Mini P.E.K.K.A. Rage as well. Cleans that up. We're going to ascend with our Wizard. We're going to go for Evolve Zap. Let's go! That's a 3 crown and a half. So I think, I mean, if we're playing against bait cards, like having a whole bunch of Witch Skeletons, Archer Queen can't do that. And that's why the Hero Wizard hits different in this deck. We are so locked in, and I love the new banners with the Hero Wizard. It is a cool card. A lot of people like Wizard, but I think it needs a buff, guys. I think it needs a buff so we can use it in other decks that aren't tailor-made for the strategy. Also, I do like the fact that it's not played in every deck right now, because then you can choose the most optimal route to play. It really forces your hand to think about like what's going to work with it. Whereas Hero Ice Golem, it's literally going to work in every deck. Like, you can play with Hog Rider, you can play with Balloon, you can play with like Graveyard even. Like, there's so many opportunities to play that. So it is a bit of a difference maker. I think that's kind of cool. Also, I messed up the Heal Spirit. I was trying to get greedy with it. I was trying to get the Mini P.E.K.K.A. to level up, and I was also trying to, like, I don't know, distract the Golden Knight a little bit. I was trying to do it all. I was trying to get it all, and I did none of it. It was kind of funny, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. You would be, all right, we're gonna pop the ability as well, just because why not? I think we're gonna be able to keep it alive against the Royal Ghost in that specific spot. So there are situations where the versatility comes up clutch, like winning that interaction and making the Royal Ghost go back and forth was kind of funny. Like, I vibe with that. How did I mess up against the Golden Knight? You guys will flame me in the comment section, and I deserve it. Flame me like a wizard for the one time, guys. I'm gonna Mini P.E.K.K.A. here. I think we're good. This is gonna eat the barbs, and then I might just send it with the Royal Ghost on the right side, so he doesn't get the Golden Knight in one lane and defend everything as easily as he would want. Okay, yeah, this is good. I like this. Maybe I don't like this, actually. Yeah, maybe I don't like this, especially if I have to zap, dude, and then Heal Spirit last second. All right, he's gonna think I'm stupid. Yeah, he's gonna think I'm stupid, so he pops the ability early this time. He's like, this moron doesn't know how to defend Golden Knight, so I can just send it a lot more aggressively than I typically would. Oh man, this is brutal. That got damage and it forces a 5 elixir wizard on defense against the ghost. Oh, it's a bad trade. It's actually just an intolerably awful trade. But hey, we'll take it. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to run with the punches. I'm going to go for an elixir collector here. If the guy wants to spam into a royal ghost evolution, we now have momentum in our favor with 2 elixir collectors on the field. And that's how this deck functions, is you get elixir advantages and then you wreck the opponents. So I'm going to send it right now with the giant early so I can get back to another one. I'm on a royal ghost evolution since it is a lot cheaper. And I think that we should be good to go. We'll see how it goes, but I think we are chilling. I'm also going to go and plant this down and then maybe even wizard on offense too, because I want to just really be aggressive and then cycle back to another giant to kite him. Ideally, we're going to be able to do that. So we'll see if we can pull the pack to the other side. I don't know if it's going to work, but I hope so. So our wizards are putting in some amount of work. It's just not enough. It's not enough. All right. Well, maybe there's a way. Maybe there's a way that the giant can do enough. Genuinely, I think the giant could get enough shots. Yo, giant. Yo, giant, you're popping off, bro. Okay. All right, wait. We could actually win this. I need to go here. Evo Zap. Go for a P.E.K.K.A. Little P.E.K.K.A. counter. Little Pikachu. Wizard evolution is not something that we have to worry about. It's just the hero wizard. He might zap and try to get that little cheeky wizard shot, and he doesn't get it. So that giant kite was ridiculously clutch. I didn't expect that to work as well as it did. And I played so damn aggressive in left side and just hoped that the giant would counter the P.E.K.K.A. and it was perfect. So we're not going to second guess ourselves. We'll take the dub and a little bit of luck and jump to the next one. I gotta say, playing against P.E.K.K.A. guards when you've got mini P.E.K.K.A. giant feels like an uphill battle, and I can't believe we won that. But that's the power of having an elixir collector and enough elixir to overpower the opponent. B-Rod. Oh, we got the off-brand B-Rad. Let's go. Or maybe his brother, I don't know. Is this what you get if you spin B-Rad around too much? Is this what he evolves to? He's like, yo, this is the 3rd time Clash Royale has evolved my cards and evolved the game in the wrong way. And now I'm screwed. Now I'm more scuffed than the game. Anyway, I'm going to go elixir collector in the middle because we can determine where he's going to drop his miner if he has it in his deck, and I'll be able to catch it with a mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, wait. There's a shoddy fisherman's this, but there's also a shoddy doesn't. I don't know. There's like a 50% chance that he does that, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want the smoke like that. Okay, we could zap this last second and then get a mini P.E.K.K.A. shot on the tower. That's just fun. It's fun for the whole family. Getting that hit is so funny. And then the mini P.E.K.K.A. gets an extra level up. It one-shots the fisherman. I was hoping we get a little bit more damage and a little bit more luck, but I got more damage than his stupid Royal Giant did. Like, he full sent a 6 elixir win condition into a mini P.E.K.K.A., and then my mini P.E.K.K.A. that killed the Royal Giant dealt more damage than the Royal Giant itself. Like, that doesn't make sense. Oh, by the way, I really hate playing against Monk with the Wizard. It doesn't do well. It does not do well for us at all. So we'll see how we can play this, but I don't want to get your guys' hopes up. If you are playing against someone with a Monk, you might be a slightly sad sir. All right, so we're going to go for our Wizard on this. Click the mini P.E.K.K.A. ability, click this. We have to literally just click it all and hope it works. That's what we're going for. We're able to pull back the Monk, so okay. Wizard, you might be our hero. You might have defended that. I have no idea that that was going to work that well, but I needed to make sure the mini P.E.K.K.A. was the primetime target. If the mini P.E.K.K.A. was the primetime target, we would get a better trade. Just cycling stuff to get back to another elixir collector. Fine, no matter what happens here, I think we're okay-ish. Yeah, I got a mini P.E.K.K.A. And we're good. If he fisherman's, I have evolved zap, so I can like stun it for long enough. Also, we're racking up some serious extra health for our mini P.E.K.K.A. with each shot. Okay, if I Evo Zap here, do I get a shot on the wizard and kill it? I think so. Oh, I got baited by the ability. All right, I bet. If you want to do that, that's fine. You can get your shots on me. I'm okay. I'm not tilted. I'm not tilted, I swear. All right, let's go Royal Ghost. We're up a lot of elixir because he did that. I'm just gonna eat the Electro Spear because I don't care. And then we're gonna throw down a mini P.E.K.K.A. left side. We're okay with this. I have rage as well, so I just straight win this interaction. If I zap on top of those little ghost guys, get my mini P.E.K.K.A. leveled up. Maybe we can go and slap him a few times. Not like crazy levels of slappage, but it is some slappage. All right, we're gonna have to wizard here and then pull everything back with that. Hopefully we can just mini P.E.K.K.A. and get away with it. I have to rage on defense too, because that's gonna take out my tower. It's so fun taking a ton of damage, but it's actually not terrible. As dumb as it might seem for you guys, I am actually able to command a pretty big counter pressure here, and I have zap, so I can reset his fisherman when he eventually drops it near the king tower. Right? Oh, not even dropping it near the king tower. Bet. Now just lock onto the Royal Ghost instead. Oh my gosh, one more shot, please. All right, it didn't work. This is scary as hell.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
I think I'm gonna do this. I have to go into the wizard. Not into the wizard. Oh, the mini packet took the tower. I was getting ready to like evolve zap rage cycle him on the left side, but the mini packet just took it. Our sneaky Sir just flattened B-Rod's tower and his name a little more. And as y'all can see, 3 W's in a row in 8 minutes. That's pretty damn good. Okay, this guy's got 20 wins in 2018, so he's a certifiable OG. I might be able to go for a zap here just to test out what he's going to be playing. We get a really unlucky card cycle. I'm hoping that I have my elixir collector as my 5th card or 6th card, and I'm seeing it as my 7th. So we had to cycle quite a bit to get to it, and we still have to drop a couple more cards. All right, he's gonna fireball, and then he's gonna have the skeleton barrel death damage do just enough to pop our wizard. The thing is, we are cycling quite a bit of cards that we want to, cycling the zap, and then also the royal ghost, so we're getting closer to the evolutions. It's just paying a price of cycling our hero wizard and then getting knocked down by a fireball. Not the best, because he's getting chip damage on our tower. We're just kind of hoping that he doesn't have miner in this version. So I'm gonna go for heal spirit and distract the mortar a little bit. Then I'm gonna get a giant down, and notice how it misses the heal spirit, giving us a lot of time to work with our giant and getting that in front. Okay, hero wizard time, baby. Hero wizard time. So game plan is to wizard on top of the minions and kill the stuff as quick as we can. Don't even want to go in for a zap, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna minimize the damage. I was considering it. I was like, should I do it? Should I not? And then I ended up eating a lot more damage than I should have, but it's all good. I can go Royal Ghost and deliberately kill the Dark Goblin with 0 damage on our tower. Beautiful. So we're kind of recouping it with faster mechanics there. I hate when Dark Goblins lock on my tower. You guys let me know down below in the comment section, how often do you let a Dark Goblin sneak on by and squeeze out like 2 or 3 shots? Sometimes that's the difference between the game being a win or a loss. I like the fact that, you know, we have 2 elixir collectors and he's dropping a defensive mortar. Mr. Muscle Skeleton has got a lot of muscle on defense now. He is gearing up. I wonder if he's able to lift the weight of the giant though. This thing is mad thick. So if I'm able to go giant, mini Pekka, and then wizard on top of minions, I think that's the play that we really want to do. Also, cycling a giant early is the nice thing to do because you're able to get back to another one and apply pressure with a second giant. If you cycle your wizard, it's just going to get spelled, and I like dropping my wizard last second in the middle so we can splash on the things that he would be less prepared for. We're going to drop our wizard now, and we can go for Evolved Ghost here if we want, and Evo Zap on the Dark Goblin and have dual lane pressure. So this is kind of the play that we wanted to do, having pressure that he wasn't prepared for, and optimally just making him waste elixir ideally. So that's what we're doing here. We're gonna go for our wizard, expecting him to go minions more likely than not. If he fireballs, we can click the mini P.E.K.K.A ability. Then we can go for a rage. So the mini P.E.K.K.A and the giant and the wizard are all clobbering one side, and it looks like we walk with wins. So if you play this deck successfully, a lot of times it is more so dual lane pressure than anything else. And don't get too antsy with the Hero Wizard ability. I think I should have dropped the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A a little bit more than I did in this game, but it doesn't matter that much. We still walk with a W. And the main thing to know is if we're able to bait out the fireballs with the Hero Wizard, it was more so the unsung hero than anything else, because the elixir advantage by keeping the collectors alive since he didn't have fireball is what ultimately screwed this man. At least I feel like that's what happened. And if I had Archer Queen, he wouldn't be fireballing Archer Queens. He's fireballing the wizard. It's a little bit more squishy. So the fact that my card had less health, I think kind of helped me because it was considerably more likely for him to fireball it. You guys are going to laugh at me when I don't put out any Hero Wizard videos until it gets buffed, because literally this is the only deck that I can find it working with. Everything else, or people are forcing it, the deck will suck, and there's no point in putting out a deck and be like, yeah, guys, this is a good deck if the deck is actually mid. I'm not that guy. So even if it would farm more views or be better to use all the new assets and the new stuff, I just got to keep it a buck with you guys. I can't do that to y'all. I gotta keep it real and got to make sure that if you guys are investing in a deck, every time that I upload something on the channel, I want to make sure that it's actually decent. So I'm going to be going in for a Hero Wizard here and then zapping and then popping the ability, I think. I'm going to pop the ability just to see. I think it's worth it for me. I think it's worth it for me just to figure out if this guy is going to annoy me with some extra shenanigans, maybe go for vines and then, you know, freeze, or I don't know. I was scared of the Sparky shot. If he tornadoed it closer, I didn't want to have him get me until I was ready for the potential of a zap or a freeze or a vines. And tornado is scary. I hate when they throw your units into the Sparky, and that's my least favorite interaction in Clash Royale against Sparky, is like when I'm prepared to defend it, I have my defense all laid out, and then he manipulates my cards in the arena, so I'm not necessarily prepared to counter it anymore because everything is out of whack and happens faster. So I'm going to let that hit. I'm not going to click the ability. I think that's better for us. We can go for our Hero Wizard ability and scrunch up his mini P.E.K.K.A and then kill it, and then his giant isn't able to knock onto our wizards. That's good. Even if you do that, I think we're chill if we zap. Could just straight die. Yeah. So we made him waste 1 elixir. The only dangerous thing about the Hero Wizard ability is sometimes it will pull things closer into the Wizard, which you don't want to have happen. Like, there are multiple interactions where I pulled a Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A closer into my Hero Wizard. I was pissed off when it worked for the opponent, right? Okay, wait. We can just pop another ability here just in case he wants to drop stuff on top of us. And then we can rage to damage his stuff down a little bit faster. Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A ability, please. We want one more shot. Didn't get it. Damn. I want to 3-crown you, bro. All right. Ultimate disrespect move. We're going to let him Sparky and then just attack him on the other side. Or, oh my gosh, what if we go into it? What if we're feeling frisky? What if we're feeling frisky and sinister out here? He isn't ready for the juice. All right, he's going to Mini P.E.K.K.A, make a prediction. Let's go. Wait, we're getting some splash damage on the King Tower too. It's just not that much. It should be more. Maybe I'm just a greedy guy. All right, he's going to get the Mini P.E.K.K.A shot on top of the Heal Spirit. We clap those, and then we can probably go Wizard in the back. Pop an ability because he'll Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of it. Okay, he's not Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of it. But we pull it off of our Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Wizard's still alive. It says 9, win against the Spirit Empress. There's no way! The Wizard took the 3-crown too. Walder lost Where's Waldo and couldn't find the Wizard in the end, guys. And our friend ended up snagging the 3 crowns, so it was possibly one of the best ways to end the day with Hero Wizard because honestly, guys, we won't be seeing him for a while. I do find it kind of fun that a Hero Wizard isn't absolutely awful in every deck. At least in this deck, it can pull out some Houdini wins. Wizard, blast the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.